Yeah, it's your man Boldy James, Concreatures 227, Gang Time Mafia, and I'm here with hot new hip hop. Let's get it. I grew up in Detroit City, you feel me, on the east side, Belvedere, between Forest and Graves off of East Warren with my mom and my little sister, with my oldest little sister out of my three little sisters. In a two-family flat right before my mom and pop got divorced, feel me? I started rhyming with my guys from Belvedere Street, Brian and Fitty. You know, Fitty used to make the beats, and me and Brian, AKA B-Roy, we used to write the rhymes and shit. And, I used to loop the beats on the beat tape, so I was kind of like the DJ, you know what I mean? But that's how I started doing music. I started Concreatures with my man Brent Berry. He passed in a car accident not too long ago, about 6, 7 years ago. We was like 12, 11 years old, maybe a little younger when we first thought of it, and I was too young to actually put the idea out there and let people know, you know what I'm saying, what I was trying to do with Concreatures, you know what I'm saying? I had to like grow up and be able to hold it down so could nobody take that from me. And then, you know, my whole plan with Concreatures is just to let people know about the streets from my perspective. For one, my man Mikey rocks from the Cool Kids. Me and Mikey, we always have fun when we make our records. So, you know, it's like I kind of came in the game with Mikey. Chuck English, my little cousin, you feel me, from Michigan. Mac Miller, Nas, Asher Roth, my man Dusty McFly, Royce the 5'9". I was in Chicago with Mikey and Chuck at the time, you know what I'm saying? I had a situation going on in Detroit, and I just went to go blow some steam off in Chicago and do some music just to clear my head or whatnot. Trappers Alley came about because of the amount of stress and like how chaotic my life was at the time, you feel me? And it was just a way for me to relieve a lot of that and just get, you know, just clear my head of like some of my evilest thoughts or like, you know, how I think, you know what I mean? I just was able to, you know what I'm saying, illustrate, you know what I'm saying, the mind state of a Detroiter, you know what I'm saying, from my perspective, being somebody who and grew up on the east side and the west side, got family on the southwest side and the north end, so I was real well-rounded growing up. So I just was able to, you know, look from the outside in a little bit and, you know, just speak from my standpoint, that's all. Trappers Alley 2, I got some heavy hitters on Trappers Alley 2. I got, of course, the big homie Nas, Kevin Gates, Snooty Wild, Mr. All I Know Is Yayo, Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out P. I mean, the list goes on, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of records. I got like the general idea of the body of work I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, put out, but it's a couple new records that I've been cooking that been bumping some shit off the list, so, you know, I'm just trying to make sure it's solid so the people enjoy it, you know what I mean? This one got more of a purpose and more of a focus. Like, that's just where I was at that point in my life. Like, now that, you know, the lights and the cameras and this action, you feel me, like, it's different. Like, you make music knowing, like, people listening to it and shit, like, it's different for some reason. Like, it's not the same as when you just cooking the shit up for you to hear it or, you know, just to see, like, you know, where you at, you know what I'm saying, at that point in like your career or like creatively making the music, you know what I mean? You know, it's a learning process, but now, you know, I got different recording techniques and all kind of shit, so, you know, it's just a different vibe right now, you know what I mean? Trappers Alley 2, you know what I'm saying, coming February 27, 2015, top of next year, you know what I'm saying, be looking out, Trappers Alley 2. Risk versus reward. That kind of fell out the sky. I mean, I guess my Alchemist project, you know what I'm saying, and my decon situation and the relationships of the people that I was working with at the time, all that, you know, was had something to do with one another in some shape, form, or fashion. So it just, the music ended up getting heard by Big Homie, and I got presented the opportunity, and you know, it was a no-brainer for me, because I respect Homie work so much that, you know, I'm ready to get it, I'm ready to work. It was a tweet, just a random tweet, like Boldy James, Detroit, stand up. And then the tweet went from, you know, me kicking it with him. He called the radio station in Detroit and told them, you know, our situation and what we was trying to do at the time. And now, you know, 5, 6 months later, here I am right now. I'm supposed to have something going on with my label mate Fashion overseas in a minute, and then as well as Freddie Gibbs after that. And then me and Mac Miller was trying to put something together for his next tour. So, I don't know, we gonna see. You know, it's getting interesting now. This is, you know, this at the point where stuff is taking off, you know what I mean? So, who knows what I'll be doing in the next 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying?
The best song of the year? Well, I'm a little biased, but I think 2 is the best song of the year. Duh. Duh. Next question.
You can cuss on here.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
A lame ass nigga. A girl who continues to call. You know what I mean? And if you ain't talking about no money.
All right. And we know that the other day, of course, the song with you and Drake.